everyone, and welcome to this Yoyo and the Little Auk live stream with the Royal Scottish National Orchestra. It is so wonderful to have you join us today. My name is Lucy, and in this workshop, we're joined by two RSNO musicians. We've got Liam on the violin. And we've got Lisa on the viola. Now, wherever you are, can you give us a big wave hello? Let's hear that on the instruments as well. The biggest wave, everyone! And can you give us a very high wave? And what about a really low wave? The lowest wave. And can you give us a spiky wave? Excellent. Keep it going, everyone. Fantastic. And give yourselves a big round of applause. So today, in this workshop, we're going to be listening to some music. We're going to be making some music as well. And we've got a really fun activity coming up. And we're going to be exploring the story of Yoyo and the Little Auk, a story made for you by the RSNO. But just before we jump into our warm-up, a quick note for the grown-ups in the room. Today we are going to be using Mentimeter. So if you go to menti.com, and type in this code 4502-6721. That's 4502-6721, because we've got some questions that we would love your answers for. Okay, everyone, I think that we should warm up. Now, this warm-up can be done sitting down, or you can stand up if there's space. And can I see everybody do this? Can everybody do this? Excellent, everyone. Can you do this? Do this? And then everyone do this. Now, Yoyo and the Little Auk starts with the little auk, the little bird, flying through the sky. So just being mindful about the people around you, we're going to do some flying. Can I see everybody stretch your wings? Excellent, everyone. And how small can you make your wings? Really small. Now maybe there's a storm, so it's a bit bumpy as we're flying. Really bumpy, everyone. Keep it going. And then stretch those wings and flying. Everyone flying through the sky. Fantastic, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in with that. Now, as the Little Auk is flying, a storm does hit, and that's what's inspired our warm-up song. So I'm going to sing it for you. Don't worry about joining in with the singing just now, but I would love if you could join in with my actions. Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I see everyone painting some raindrops in the sky? And the song goes like this. Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. Excellent, everyone. So we had some raindrops. Can I see everyone's raindrops? And then the rain was falling from the sky. Can you show me that? Excellent. And then there was a storm because it was rolling in. And then, can I see everyone looking terrified? Show me that, everyone. Terrified. Brilliant. So let's sing this song now. I'll sing you a line and you sing it back to me. Here we go. Off I go now. Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop. Drip, drop goes the rain. Sing me that. Drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. Excellent, everyone. So let's go from the beginning to the very end. In a 1, 2, 3, 4, drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. Fantastic. Now maybe this storm is really quiet. How quietly can we sing our song? In a 1, 2, 3, here we go. Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. Oh, fantastic, everyone. That was so quiet. But I wonder, wherever you are, can we be a little bit quieter? Good luck, everyone. Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3, 4. Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. Excellent, everyone. Thank you so much for that. Lisa, how do you think we could sing our drip drop song now?
I think we could sing it like we're really scared.
Okay, everyone, let's give it our best scared go. In a 1, 2, 3, 4. Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. Oh, that was so terrified. I love that suggestion. Liam, what do you think? How could we sing it now?
I think this time we should do it like we're really, really confident.
Oh, I love that. So can everyone show me confidence? So maybe that's sitting up with lots of confidence or standing up with confidence. Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3, let's go! Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. Give yourselves a big round of applause, everyone. Excellent singing. So we've sung our way through a storm and we're now going to build a storm using body percussion, using sounds that we can make with our bodies. So now is a menti.com moment. If you can go to menti.com, and our question for you is, what sounds would you hear in a storm? We're really interested to know what you think. What sounds would you hear in a storm? I'm excited to see your answers coming in. Liam, what do you think that we would hear in a storm?
I think there's a great answer on the screen.
Thunder! Oh, wow. Frogs!
Wow.
Fantastic. We might hear some frogs in a storm. Oh, we've got wind, banging, amazing, crashing, rumbling, lightning. I can see that sound. Fantastic. The rain dropping. Oh, look at this one. Jumpy sounds. Fantastic. Oh, creaking. This is incredible. And I love that we have so many answers. Thank you all so much for joining us. We know that there's lots of people joining us today, so thank you so much for being here. Oh, owls. Okay. I think we've got enough sounds to build a storm. And we're going to start with some owls. Here we go, everyone. Will you build the storm with me? And then we'll go into our song, Drip Drop, 2 more times. Let's build a big rainstorm all together, starting with our owls. Twit-a-woo. Can I hear that? Twit-a-woo. Twit-a-woo. Maybe there's some creaking. Creak, 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 creak. We're gonna go to our thunder. Maybe there's a rumble of thunder. And let's have a clap of lightning. And another clap of lightning. Another clap of lightning. And a clap of lightning. And some raindrops on our head. Lovely, everyone. And raindrops like this as well. And let's have some jumpy noises. Whoop! 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 And finally, we're gonna blow this storm away. Here we go. Whoosh! 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 Swoosh! And let's have our drip drop vibe. Are you ready to sing our song? I want to hear all your voices. Off we go! Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again and again. Drip, drop, drip, drop, drip, drop goes the rain. The storm is rolling and it's coming back again. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Well done, everyone. And if you're standing up, now is the time to sit back down. What really brilliant joining in. Thank you so much. So as you know, the story of Yoyo and the Little Auk starts with the little bird flying with their flock. But then a storm does hit and the little auk gets lost. And once the storm passes, the Little Auk finds itself in Inverkeithken, a town right in the middle of Scotland. So let's watch a clip of the film and see who the little bird meets.
The plump little auk landed with a plop on a clump of purple heather. There was a sign, "Welcome to Inverkeithken." Smack bang in the middle of Scotland. The little auk had never been to Inverkeithken. It had never been anywhere, apart from the Arctic. While it waited for a salty sea breeze to carry it back to its flock of little auks, a little person in a black duffel coat and a white woolly jumper came charging out of nowhere. The little auk in its black and white plumage and the little person in hers studied one another. "Hello," said the little person. "I'm Yoyo." The little auk replied with a "Hello, I'm a little auk, pleased to meet you" kind of song.
Thank you so much for your lovely listening, everyone. So the story continues with Yoyo showing the little auk in Inverkeithken. There's a ceilidh in the village that night, and Yoyo needs to find a fancy dress costume. Now, this story is all about connection and community and how music is an amazing thing to have at parties and at celebrations. And with that in mind, I'm going to hand over to Liam, who's going to tell us about the tune that he's going to play for us all.
Thanks, Lucy. Yeah, I'm going to play for you a tune that I wrote for a very good friend of mine who was having a very special celebration and a party. This is called The Road to Fort William.
And just before we listen to it again, can you tell us all what is your favourite thing about playing the violin?
One of my favourite things about playing the violin is that you can play all kinds of different styles of music. So you can play classical music, traditional music, even jazz or rock and pop. But as well as that, the great thing about playing the violin is we usually get the tune, we get the melody a lot of the time.
That is a good thing about playing the violin. And can you tell us something that we might not know about the violin?
Well, this is the violin. This thing's called the bow. And if you can see this white stuff here, it's actually made out of horsehair.
Horsehair?
Yep.
That is so cool. That's so cool. So we're going to listen to that tune again. And wherever you are, maybe you want to dance along. Or can you imagine the party that this music might be played at? Who is at the party? What are they all wearing? And most importantly, what is everybody eating? What is that party food like? Big round of applause once more for Liam. Big round of applause. What a brilliant, brilliant tune. So we're now going to get to know Lisa a little bit more. We asked Liam what his favourite thing was about playing the violin. What's your favourite thing about playing the viola?
Yeah, viola. So some of you may not have even have heard of the viola before, but there's a whole team viola in an orchestra. And actually, my favourite thing about playing the viola in an orchestra is the opposite to Liam. So we very rarely get to play the melody. We don't get to play the tune very often, but instead we play these amazing harmonies in the middle. So like I always imagine, so let's imagine a beef burger, right? So you've got your burger and you've got your roll, right? Now that's that's pretty tasty, it's okay. But it can be so much better. Maybe you can add some cheese or pickle or bacon, barbecue sauce. So all those like delicious toppings that make the burger really exciting, that's what the viola team get to play in the orchestra, all these juicy harmonies. So it's very exciting.
That is so brilliant. And Lisa, I'm sure that you're asked this all the time, but can you tell us what is actually the difference between the viola and the violin? Because they look very similar.
They do. In fact, I'll show you. So if Liam and I can get a bit closer.
Yeah.
So they do look almost the same, but obviously the viola is just a bit bigger, you see? And what that does to the sounds, we've been talking about like high and low. So because the viola is bigger than the violin, the sound, the pitch is lower.
And you're going to play us something now. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to play?
Sure, yeah. So the tune I'm going to play for you is actually not like Liam's, which is brand new. Mine is over 150 years old. And when I was thinking about what to play, I was thinking about folk music as well. That's, Scottish folk music. But in Yoyo, one of her grandparents is from Poland. Now, there's a very famous type of Polish folk tune called a mazurka. And the mazurka was actually used in a very famous ballet. Some of you might have been to see the ballet at Christmas time, where the dancers all dance on the stage and the orchestra are underneath playing amazing music. So this is from a ballet called Coppelia. Now, Coppelia is a life-size mechanical doll that somebody makes. And it causes all sorts of confusion in the town where she lives, because half the town think she's real and half the town can't figure out what she is at all. So this is some music from that story.
Can we please give Lisa a big round of applause? That is a really lovely tune. Now, we are going to listen to that again, but this time, I want you to listen really carefully. Can you hear this mechanical doll, this robot doll? And maybe we could all move along to the music. Here we go. Fantastic. Give yourselves a big round of applause again. And let's hear it for Lisa once more. Woo! Okay, so just before we make some music all together, we're going to listen to one more piece. And Liam and Lisa are both going to play it for us. Now, this tune is all about nighttime. And as you listen, we want you to imagine the nighttime sky. What can you see in this nighttime sky? Let's have a listen. such a beautiful piece of music wherever you are. Can we have another big round of applause for Lisa and for Liam? So we want to know what you saw in the nighttime sky as you were listening to that piece of music. So once again, if you go to menti.com, and you should see the question, what did you imagine in the nighttime sky whilst listening to that music? Now, just as we wait for some answers to come in, I'm not sure if you both saw, but as you were playing, so many people were liking the performance. There were so many thumbs up on the screen, which was just really lovely to see. Okay, so in this nighttime sky, you saw stars. Someone thought it was nice. Oh, there's a bright moon. Fantastic. Once again, owls and ducks. Shooting stars. Love that. Angels, foxes. Someone's put shapes, which I think is such a lovely answer. Just shapes in this nighttime sky. Oh, perfect for Halloween coming up. Someone could see skeletons in the nighttime sky. Wonderful. We've got moths. How beautiful. A hedgehog. Fireworks, again, perfect for this time of year. Someone's put blackness, which is wonderful. Birds flying in the nighttime sky. And trees. Oh, wolves howling. Thank you so much. And look at all these answers. There's hundreds. There must be at least 100 on our Menti. Thank you so much. Oh, someone can see planet Earth and flying saucers. Absolutely amazing, everyone. Thank you so much for letting us know what you saw in that nighttime sky. Now, one of my favorite things to do with music is to make sound pictures. And to do this, we're going to use one of the pictures from Yoyo and the Little Auk. We're going to use this next picture as inspiration. It's the piece, the picture, where they're at the allotment. And in the picture, there it is, you can see lots of different things. Now, Lisa, what sticks out to you in this picture? And most importantly, what sound do you think it would make?
Well, I mean, there's a lot going on in the picture, but for me, I love this wheelbarrow down at the front. I've been clearing up my garden, getting ready for the winter, and I just discovered that my wheelbarrow has a really squeaky wheel. So I think this one does too, and it might sound a little bit like this.
That is a wonderful wheelbarrow. And is there anything else that sticks out to you in this picture?
Yep, so we've got Granny Zina here on the far right-hand side. Now, looks to me, she's either having a nap or she's just waking up from a nap. And she might be a little bit, kind of sleepy, yawny.
Let's all try that. A big yawn and another yawn. I love those sounds. Thank you so much. Liam, what sticks out to you in this picture and how would you play it on your violin?
Okay, so I can see the little auk next to Yoyo, the little bird. But apart from the little auk, there's probably lots and lots of other birds around. So I think we'd hear lots of bird song. Yeah. So maybe, I don't know, something like...
That's fantastic. Can we all try some tweet, 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 tweets? Here we go with Liam. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet. Fantastic. Is there anything else that sticks out to you in the picture?
Maybe Grandad Zigzag, Grandad Yitzhak from Poland, here in the orange. He's making potato pancakes, and I think we'd hear the sound of them sizzling on the stove. So...
How are you going to play that on the violin?
Goodness knows.
So far, we've got the wheelbarrow sound, we've got our yawns, oh, we've got our tweet, 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 tweets, and our sizzles of those pancakes. Now, to me, I can see, very faintly in the background, I can see some mountains. And I wonder if they might sound something like this. You can join in with me. Maybe like this. Whoop! Whoop! Join in with me. Whoop! Whoop! And I can also see, thank you for joining in, everyone, I can also see the grown-ups having a good old chat, 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 chat. Should we all try that together? Here we go. Chat, 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 chat. Chat, 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 chat. Amazing. So, let's build this sound picture all together. And to do this, you can either copy me, you can use one of the other sounds that we've explored already, or you can look at this picture and find something else. Maybe it's the garden rake, maybe it's the vegetables growing, and think about your own sound. So, let's put this together. Liam, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Lisa, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Wherever you all are you ready? I didn't hear you. You're going to have to be a little bit louder. Are you ready? Fantastic, everyone. Okay, everyone doing this? Doing this? This is our world premiere of our Yoyo and the Little Auk sound picture. Here we go. Oh! 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 Chat, 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 chat. 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 Ooh. 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 Tweet, tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Fantastic, everyone. Give yourselves another big round of applause. What an excellent, excellent sound picture. Thank you so much for joining in with that. Now, to finish off, we're going to watch a part of the story which happens towards the end of Yoyo and the Little Auk. Everyone is at a ceilidh. So let's all have a watch, and wherever you are, let's have a sit down or a stand up dance.
At the ceilidh, the little auk watches Yoyo's flock of fancy-dressed folk from high up in the rafters of Inverkithkin Hall. Anyone who can play, plays. Anyone who can sing, sings. And anyone who can dance, and even anyone who can't, dances. Her turn in the middle of the Inverkithkin reel. She even throws in a few fancy shapes of her own.
such a brilliant story. Now, I can't believe that I'm already saying this, but we are somehow almost at the end of our live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. And on behalf of Lisa, Liam, myself, and the whole RSNO team, we hope that you have a wonderful time watching Yoyo and the Little Auk and exploring all the resources. Now, if you've enjoyed today's live stream, please do share some pictures. If the grown-ups could share some pictures on the old social media, that would be amazing. And if you enjoyed meeting Yoyo today, we are so excited to tell you that the RSNO and Visible Fictions have just launched sign-ups for the Adventures of Yoyo, which is the next chapter of her story. And you can sign up now to be the first to find out about new films and learning resources, as well as sign up for free tickets to the live concerts in March. So to do that, just scan the QR code or visit the RSNO's website to sign up. Thank you again for joining us. It's been so wonderful to spend time with you this morning, and we hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone!